guys, my name is Sandy and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how to submit your receipt. So I'm going to be showing you what I do when I get home from the grocery store. Because a lot of times you guys see what I do in the grocery store, what I do in Publix or Dollar General. But what do I do once I get home? And when I talk about that, I'm talking about submitting my receipts to all my rebate apps like Ibotta, Shopkick, Swagbucks, Fetch, Checkout 51, all of those things there. And I really want you guys to see what I do one by one and how I'm getting that money back from my receipt. I don't want it to be too tedious for you. So let me just start off by showing you what I have so far. So I just returned from Publix, and guys, one big thing that I do in the store is I always scan my items with Ibotta just to be sure, because maybe with Ibotta, like I got this Phage Total Flip Cup, and I'm in the store and I'm like, scan my items to make sure it's the correct item with Ibotta, because I have accidentally gotten the different Phage and it didn't link to that Ibotta rebate. And then I got home and scanned the item instead of scanning it in the store and was very upset that I wasn't able to get the rebate. So as I'm in the store, I'm getting my items, I scan everything and then I put it in the cart. And then the other thing that I do, let's say I didn't scan the item as I was putting in the cart for Ibotta, like these eggs right here. I knew it wasn't an Ibotta rebate, but as I was putting it on the belt for checkout, I scanned it anyways, because sometimes you get one of those any item rebates, or it may be on Ibotta and I just didn't know. I love those great surprises. So that's one great thing to do with Ibotta as you're in the store, just making sure it is the right item and there is a rebate for it. All right, now guys, I'm going to show you how I do that with Ibotta first. All right, guys, so I'm going to pull up my Ibotta rebate app for you guys so you can see what it looks like on your end. All right, so I have all my shopping apps in one location. There's Ibotta there. And, of course, you need to, let me get off all this so you guys can back up. Sorry. You're going to be on the main screen here, and this is where you can see all your retailers. And also your bonuses, of course, are going to be here and towards the middle. So I'm going to head on over to Publix, and there it is for me. Just click on it. So once I go on to the Publix website, I always go to the magnifying glass at the very top right-hand corner. So click on the magnifying glass. And when I do that, I'm able to scan the barcodes in the store or just type in the item. So I'm going to scan barcodes so you guys can see what it looks like. So there it is. And remember that I told you the Phage cup. This is a 50-cent item. Scan it. That light off of it. So you see here, this is the Phage Total Flip Cup. I'll get 50 cents back on this, and it's a limit of 2. And so, like I said before, be careful, because I may, if I got in the big thing of Phage, like the big, vanilla yogurt of Phage, I may not have worked. So I've added that. You see the check mark on the right-hand side. That check mark indicates that I have loaded that onto my Ibotta. So now I'm going to make sure I have my other items as well. And there was these, the Cracker Barrel cheeses. And there was different cheeses in the store, so I wanted to make sure. That one was 75 cents off. That's why I chose that one. And let me just show you, for example, if something doesn't work. So like this Sargento cheese, I'm just going to scan it for you so you can see. As you can see, the Sargento is not on Ibotta. It says related offers, but it's not the particular one. So that's great. All right, so now I have my items that I know I'm going to get the Ibotta rebate for. And what I'm going to do now, at the very bottom of the Publix thing there, I can click Submit Receipt. So click Submit Receipt. It's the big blue bar at the bottom. And when I do that, I have my actual receipt here on the counter. I will tell you that it is really great to use like a dark background, but I don't have that right here for a lot of things, just to make sure it looks good. Take the photo. I'm going to use it anyways. And long, and my receipt's long. I want to capture the entire receipt. So I'm going to click Longer Receipt, Add Section. And then I'm going to keep on taking some pictures here. There we go. And then submit my receipt. Yes, submit. Now, once I submit my receipt, it should bring up the items that I purchased today at Publix. I have 3 matched offers. 2 of them are going to be the Phase Total Split Cup, which is true, and one of the Cracker Barrels. So I'm going to collect $1.75 for those 3 offers, and that blue bar at the very bottom is where I can click that. Once I do that, it usually takes Ibotta, they say 24 hours, but it's usually a lot quicker than that to get the money into my Ibotta account. So I'm all done with Ibotta. All right, so now I'm going to go head on over, get off this, I'm going to head on over to my Fetch Rewards. If you are not signed up for any of these rebate apps like Ibotta, Swagbucks, Shopkick, Fetch Rewards, or Checkoff 51, please use my referral codes in the description box. You get a kickback, and I do as well. I think with Ibotta, you might get like $10. All right, so let's do Fetch Rewards. Fetch Rewards is so easy because all you do with Fetch Rewards is submit receipts. You don't have to scan anything in the store, none of that. So what you'll do, you don't even have to find the store. You simply, this is so simple, at the very bottom, there's an orange camera signal. It's circle orange at the bottom. Camera. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to hit snap for your paper receipt. When you do, it's going to have the same thing that came up with Ibotta, where you'll take pictures. And I love Fetch because it tells you if you've gotten everything that they need, and it says for you on the right there, the store, the total, the date, all that good stuff. So I just scan the entire receipt. Taking a moment there. But when you got the entire receipt scanned, you click submit at the bottom with little stars. If you do have anything that gives you points with Fetch, there's usually some like fireworks or something going on. There we go. Hot air balloon for that. And it's showing that I actually, oh my gosh, I didn't know this. I hit the Unilever bonus. This is great because I didn't even realize this. So I'm going to actually get $5 for the Shea bar soaps. Shea bar soaps and the Sargento cheese. I didn't even know it. I got that Unilever bonus. So that's $5. So what happens with Fetch, what you need to do is you move your decimal place 3 places to the left. So if it's 5,000 points, that's like saying $5. So essentially, this is like saying I'm getting $5.26, or rounded up, $5.27. So very excited about that. I'm going to actually take a little screenshot real quick so I can save it for my video for later. Boop. All right, so $5 on Fetch. I didn't do anything with this. And I love Fetch because all you have to do is scan the receipt. Don't have to worry about scanning the barcodes in the store. And then also, you just submit the receipt, and then you get money back. And I use all my Fetch Rewards actually in CVS to purchase items in CVS. I just, CVS gift cards are easy for me. All right, so now I'm going to move on to another app. Let me click off this. So my next app I'm moving into is Swagbucks. Now, Swagbucks can be icky, finicky. It is not always your friend. Swagbucks is the same as MyPoints or To Die. So all those 3 apps are the same. You use just one. You can't submit one receipt to To Die, Swagbucks, and MyPoints. So I just stick with one, and I stick with Swagbucks because I've had it for so long. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to take us all the way back to the very beginning. It'll be easier to process so you understand. All right, so this is what the home screen looks like for Swagbucks. It is not very user-friendly to me. I do not like it at all. But at the very bottom, you're going to click on Shop at the bottom, and that's where we're going to submit our receipt at. So click Shop. Let me go back. Sorry, y'all. Let me just go back to the very beginning here so I'm not confusing you. Start all over again. All right. See, it's just not the most user-friendly thing ever. All right, so you're going to click Shop. And this is what it should look like on your screen when you initially click Shop. And then at the top, you're going to click Magic Receipts, which is that thing I'm kind of clicking there. You'll see Magic Receipts. Now, when you click Magic Receipts, I'm going to toggle over where it says Featured Stores and find Publix. So it says Featured Stores, View More Stores. Click View More Stores. And then I'm going to locate Publix. Now, after you've done this a couple times, it gets simpler. But like I said, it just doesn't, it's not a great way that they have everything set up. All right, so if you look on here, the way Swagbucks works is you move the decimal place 2 times to the left. So, for instance, this Victoria pasta sauce right here, 100 Swagbucks is equivalent to $1. Okay, so I'm going to go back so I can show you what we purchased. So I'm going to go up. That's $3. That's $6. And be careful because sometimes you have to buy multiples of things. So we purchased actually 2 products here. We purchased the Skinny Girl Preserves for 300 Swagbucks or $3. And then we also purchased the Back to Nature Granola, which is 300 Swagbucks or $3. So what I do is I click on Learn More, and then I click Add. So do you see where it says Added? I've already added it. Make sure added. Make sure it's added. Because if it's added, you know you've done it. Do the same thing for the granola. And then click the blue at the bottom. There's a blue little receipt ghost looking thing at the very bottom, a torn receipt. At the very bottom of that circle, click that blue circle at the bottom. And this is where you'll be able to scan your receipt. So it'll ask you, where'd you go shopping? I went shopping at Publix. Oops, I didn't mean to click that off. Publix. And then you'll click Next. Now, you'll go through and you'll check and see which items you got, because I have the Arm & Hammer Plus already loaded. And so I'm going to click the Skinny Girl Preserves and the Back to Nature. And there's also I'll get 2 cents back with any purchase. So I'm clicking those things. So I should get $6 back. I'm going to click Next. And now I'm going to upload my receipt. Now, I'm going to take a photo of my receipt now. I know it was a lot of steps, but Swagbucks has the best deals where you can get most money back. Now, be careful with Swagbucks because this is where it can be annoying. I try to get as close as possible and take as many pictures as possible. All right, I'm taking another one. So I'm hitting this box with this blue plus sign. Take another photo. And I'm going to take some more, because I am getting my money. All right, another box with the blue plus sign. Get as close as possible. Use that photo. Keep on going. See, it's not as easy as your Fetch receipt or your Ibotta. Okay. This should be about the last one, I think. We'll see if it works. All right, now, when you're done, you're going to click Next at the bottom, that blue box, and it's going to scan for deals. Hopefully, a little bunny rabbit jumps up and is happy, and we get our money. If it doesn't, we might have to submit the receipt for them to review. And that happens sometimes with Swagbucks. Probably about 75% of the time, I get the money, and 25% of the time, I have to get a review of my receipt. And when I do, I do, and I wait for my money. If it doesn't work, I submit it again. Come on, bunny rabbit. Jump out the hat with lots of money for me. It's taking a while, so it may be a bad sign. So everything worked. Like I said, try to take pictures up close with Swagbucks or on a dark background. That always helps. All right, so we got all of our items there. I'm going to take a picture of that for my video for later and click Done. Now, let's get out of here. Now, my last 2 apps I haven't talked to you about are Checkout 51 and Shopkicks. Now, I do not have any items here from Shopkicks, but I am going to check just to make sure I don't have anything on Checkout 51. I always like to check. And I kind of just go through the list of Checkout 51 because it is a, it's a smaller app. And so it doesn't have as many items on it. But sometimes I forget things that are on here and I don't scan it. And then I'm like, oh, no, I could have gotten, $1 or whatever for that. So I'm kind of just going through, seeing if there's anything that I missed. Don't really see anything. There's nothing in my that I got. So, all right, that's about it for the Checkout 51. Now, the next time I do this video, I will talk about Swagbucks in it. All right, guys, so that's about it for how I submit my receipts. I know the process may have seemed daunting for you guys, but if you look at all the items that I got here today at Publix, I only spent $6. I spent $6 on this, okay? And so I would rather take a little bit more time to get things I want, because these eggs right here, these are the Pete and Gary's organic free range eggs. These are priced at $6 at Publix. And I had a coupon and everything else. So when you guys, do these things, it really pays off. I can feed my family really nice eggs. We're going to have this macaroni and cheese for supper tonight. I paid hardly anything for that. This was free. Skinny girl. And this is a sugar-free preserve. I'm actually going to make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tomorrow. This chapstick was free. My daughter asked for this. This right here, all this shea butter soap that I use all the time, these were money makers. These were money makers right here. Super healthy. Back to nature granola. I'm going to put this in some yogurt and eat that tomorrow. Money maker right there. So I'm just like, and my kids, if you've seen my videos, you know that my kids go through ketchup like crazy. So I'm feeding my family with some super healthy options and not just junk from couponing. And I only spent $5 on all this stuff here. All right, guys, let me know if you need help with anything. I will be back to show you more great ways to coupon. All right, guys, have a blessed one. See ya.